Yeah, there's something unique is, and people don't always think about it if you're not an artist. Like I paint and I do short films and I do all these and I do a documentary. But for you, you grew up being an artist your entire life with a lot of pressure to be good at that.
Yeah.
Either from your own family or from yourself. But do you never really get taught the business end of that? Like, how do you be an artist and stay true to being an artist, but also be a business person at the same time?
It's really tough to balance business and artistry, and especially when you're an artist in business.
Yeah.
And everyone can be a hobbyist, and that's totally fine. Like, I think that's almost freer, in fact, because you can be more of a pure expression of yourself without having to compromise, which is natural because other people's needs have to be added to the collective pot, so to speak, when you make a commodity out of your art. And I think it's always a struggle, and sometimes it's a slippery slope where you find yourself compromising, then you're so far away from what you wanted to do. And I think, to me, learning the architecture of business has been the biggest struggle I have come into in my life and over my career, because it was just something I didn't have any exposure to whatsoever. And I think that struggle with integrity, but also pursuing avenues of amplification, which is really what business does, it is a necessary compromise that sometimes you have to do. And I think, trading off, doing something purely for yourself and then doing something that's a little bit more commercial to increase your ability to do more independent things is really the tightrope you have to walk. Whether you're a game designer or a filmmaker or a sculptor. You have to think about your audience, but also think about the business that you need to fit into to be able to get your art out to more people. So, to me, it's an interesting challenge, and it's almost a gamification of how do I really look at this set of needs and infuse as much artistry and my voice into it as possible. And I guess that's what I try to do every day now that I know the rules a little bit better.